Okay, we should be live with the Diablo 3. I may need to adjust some of the audio, but we'll see. We'll get it done. But yeah, we'll go ahead and drop some of the audio around so it's a little bit more tolerable on the sound effects. I was noticing those were a little bit loud whenever I was going back and reviewing the footage. Not terribly bad, but definitely up there. There we go. I actually think our character looks pretty cool right now. We're not going to look that way forever, but it's fine. Hopefully everyone is doing all right this fair evening, morning, depending on where you are. It's late. It's like 1 a.m. right now. It's fine. But we've got quests in the sandy regions of hell. And we also need to double check that we don't have anything better to wear. That's more intelligence and movement speed and increase arcane torrent damage. I think we might actually go with that instead of our old boots. Yeah, we'll go with that. I didn't actually check our stuff between runs. So there's definitely some things that we could probably use an improvement from. I'm not going to sell this, so this is going to sit in this top chest right there. Is there anything else I absolutely want to keep for sure? I don't think so. Got Ring of Slaughter and Ring of Cruelty. Not going to help us, although we might want to put that on Mercenary. I don't know how many of these chests I can end up getting, but right now this is what we're sitting at. For the rest of this, Rare Amulet is a bit better, actually. We lose our life regen from it, but I think we'll be fine. We want more damage. We want to kill faster. We want to murderize the enemies. Also want to equip our Mercenary with some of this. It should show boosted damage or anything like that. That is going to be better.
This will aid.
Even though that has some quirks on it. You can't wear that. Doesn't have anything for that. Just double checking. Oh, that's even better.
I will use this.
It looks like that's it. Oh, nope, better shoulders.
Excellent.
He's getting equipped. He's happy. Straight up better
This
pants.
will help.
And I don't think either of his rings... Yeah, that's crit chance up and Thorn's damage, and this one's vitality. Those just help his survivability. And as far as the amulet, I am going to probably rip that out of it. The plus 10 intelligence. And just... I don't think I'm going to give it to him even. But I will rip it out of it. So, remove gem from there. And we're set. Perfectly fine. Hey, Mason. Hey, Renault. Hopefully things are going well. Welcome to hell. And I'm just slowly stacking up the nonsense. Boom. Boom. Is there actually a reason to ever, like, sell stuff? Or should you just always be salvaging it down?
Here we are. Chaldeum, Jewel of the East. Uncle Deckard loved this place.
He wouldn't now that it is under the spell of Belial, Lord of Lies. I can smell his stench on the air.
We need to split up. You two search for Belial, while I hunt that witch Magda. Cain's death will not go unanswered.
Yay! Divide the party!
May the gods who abandoned us come to your aid one last.
Salvage, salvage, salvage. Okay, I will salvage, salvage, salvage.
I got some.
We also should have... I think she's the fashion one. There it is, wardrobe. We can put various things on. Get pets. What is that one? Oh, that's the StarCraft. And then we have the frog with the wings. He's been through hell. Let's go with equipping that one. Why not? And these are just all the different wings you can get. But we're not going to equip penance. We'll have a little friend following us around. Like Diablo players are like every dad ever. Don't throw away because we might need that later. See, I I am a a very dad jokey kind of person as well. Okay, so this is transmogrify. Go. The new random property. You can replace the property as many times as you want, paying enchant costs each time. We have dyes, and we have transmogrify. Oh, I'm thinking of Wolson's screen for it. What outfit can we actually mess with? That's traditional, like, skimpy armor. Yeah, you can get a few looks. None of them are really distinct enough for me to actually switch them out. it's like, they all look kind of the same. There's the brawler. That's for PvP, I think. Or is that just like an arena thing? I haven't actually used them. Sorry. But I think it's appropriate that I have dad jokes out the wazoo. So let's see. Is there like a thing in here where I can make mercenary? Okay, there's the things. There's scoundrel token. We need Templar relic. Which one should we actually get? 6 random magic properties. So it's just a random one. Okay. You can use that one. And these get up into the more as you get higher. So I will go ahead and just make a sacred text. Craft it. Any good mods? It works. It works. It is something to put in that slot.
Ah, good.
After the update, you think salvage mats take 1 slot per type of mat? You know they do on console. Okay. I mean, ours are just in a big menu thing over here. So it's not really a big deal to have a bunch of them. They don't mess with our inventory space or anything like that. So we need to talk to Ashira.
God, where did these
Hey,
refugees
DV.
come from?
I am not a god. I am Ashira, commander of the Iron Wolves. We saved these refugees from Magda's coven, that even now wreaks havoc throughout the borderlands.
It seems fate has brought us together. I hunt Magda. Do you know where she is?
She's heading toward Alcarnus, but has blocked the road behind her. However, there is another way, through the Kasim outpost.
One thing I find kind of odd is Ashira apparently hasn't aged a day, yet we've had enough time to become the student of our master. Chaos Sanctuary is Dad's man cave? Pretty much. Yeah, my man cave? Ugh. Okay, so we need to just... oh, is this a side quest?
Tyrael and I learned that while the Iron Wolves were fighting Magda in the desert, the Emperor replaced them with Imperial guards who bar all from the inner city.
I suspect that the Iron Wolves were sent out to die. Belial has made his move. We must find a way into the city.
As a child, I explored Chaldean while Uncle Deckard studied here. I can get in through the sewers.
Good. Learn what you can while I head to Alcarnus to take care of Magda.
Be careful. Alcarnus sounds like Magda's trap.
Okay, I'm fine with a trap.
I've dug up
This gate
It's
leads
a
to
tarp!
Alcarnus. You will need to follow the long road over
What
the
is this
canyon
place
bridge
over
through
here?
the Kasim outpost.
Searing Sands
We
Inn.
haven't heard anything from the Iron Wolves.
Oh, it's a shop. Where's the person? There you are.
Only the Emperor and his
You've got a
prophet
rare,
are
you've
sure
got
that
stuff that
people
doesn't
being
really help
in the city
us.
Has really helped my trade.
Wasting 156 gold. Oh no. Legendary pie face. Gotta pie face this with a preface.
Magda will pay for her wickedness.
I'm just keeping this guy for his dialogue. Raid the book pile? Okay, I can do that. I'm guessing you mean in the inn. I always miss that kind of stuff, because I'm usually distracted either by chat or by doing other things. Book pile. Okay. Heavy tomes.
Most commoners know Chaldean by reputation, if not direct experience. The trade city has existed for thousands of years, predating even the Mage clan wars. Its neutral stance throughout the following centuries saved it from the destruction that visited the nearby city of Vizjun, and life, along with trade, carried on.
Okay.
Take heed, traveler. Cultists guard these desert roads, and they will slay any who pass.
They're welcome to try. I have come here to
Should we
kill
go
them
dual
and their
wizard?
leader.
Then you
I
must
mean, I
not
could
go
probably
alone.
equip her.
I shall accompany you.
Like, whenever she
There are
becomes...
illusions
Because
out
she
there.
becomes a mercenary, if memory
Mirages
serves.
to some.
We could go dual wizard,
But I
and I think
can
she
see
has a
them for what they
polymorph.
are. The Coven's foul magic. They will lead you to your death.
I've dealt with these cultists before. Their traps are easily spotted, but my thanks for the warning.
She looks different than anyone we have seen. Her skin is as soft as...
Is he just going on about how she looks? That's kind of creepy, my dude.
You two whispering. Need more time.
No reason.
He's flirting with the enchantress.
Stay back. They're in the rocks.
Still waiting.
This is not working bad. I still preferred our, like, nuclear cannon thingy. Our Yamato cannon. There we go. It is our Yamato
They
cannon.
are very near to us.
Are you certain? The road seems impassable.
Yeah, I heard about the no necro in beta thing. It made me sad.
I've missed killing these cultists. Come on then.
How did you know about the ambush?
I am an enchantress. The ways of magic and illusion are familiar to me. My name is Arena.
I'm no stranger to magic myself, and yours is pretty unusual. What are you really doing out here?
Well, I am also looking for someone. But here, let me clear the way for you.
But yeah, I heard about the no necro in the D4 beta. At least the very early one.
Protect the people.
Because the very early one was just like, is going to be barbarian, sorceress, and rogue, if I remember correctly. So I won't be able to play it until the open beta.
Even worse, cultists are casting spells in 2 of their desert lairs to obscure the Black Canyon Bridge.
Let us head north to the Howling Plateau. The cultist magic seems to be emanating from there.
Okay, so we'll head north. Probably not find anything there, but it's fine.
There is another illusion here. The cultists tried to hide their footsteps. Their spells are weak and easily countered. If we follow these prints, we can find their lairs and halt the rituals. I will seek out any other traces of their magic.
If you complete the necromancer-related challenges, you get a pair of blood red wings. Is that for Diablo 3? I think we had bright red wings. I can't remember for sure. I don't like the look of wings.
Footprints.
Prepare for a long fight.
Get back here. Oh, I'm stunned. Let me out of this, please. I'm trying to get you. Get back here. There, we got him. I wasn't even, like, concerned about the rest of this stuff. I'm, like, literally just interested in the bloody treasure goblin. Everything else is fine.
I must wait longer.
They're not that scary. That's how threatened I am by the nonsense.
A worthy opponent.
But we got a legendary ring. Watch it be like Stone of Jordan. It's Arcstone. Lightning pulses periodically between all wearers of the item. So if we get a few of them, we can equip them on our mercenary, so we can have like an arc between us. Interesting. It's got a socket in it, increases intelligence, and 7 to 14 damage. Every wing in D3 made character look like Mobile Suit Gundam. Kinda, yeah.
Those foul cultists.
I think we will put that there.
Bodies of innocents are strewn.
Because that'll increase our damage the most.
We must make them pay.
We will.
And we do have an
None
empty
of them
socket
will
in it. Do we have
survive.
anything good? 20 resistance to all elements. Sure. Why not? I think that's all of our sockets filled. Yeah, not really as interested in the green one. Will that actually work better for him? No. Let's continue on. There's a recolor of Guardian Ring, which only really makes it... which only there to make it match Trang's armor? Oh. That's kind of weird.
They could see me now.
Kind of wish Trang's
This is
armor
one of the cultist lairs.
was given the respect it deserves in Diablo 2 as well.
The ritual is disrupted.
Yeah, the ritual's disrupted. That's what I do.
Need more arcane power.
I am a disruptor. I am a disruptor beast, in fact. Look at my tail.
There should be another ritual at a cellar to the east of here.
I owe you my life.
They tortured my poor husband.
There we have more Cracker Barrel. But yeah, we have access to some red wings already.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Yeah, hug me, friend. That'll totally help you. Okay, grab that and let's go find where she said there were more hidden footprints. There they are. So we just follow the lines in the sand. Now, do I really care about getting these one singular piles of arcane dust when I get several from just disassembling all the magic items? I don't know.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Yes, I know. More and more and more hidden footprints. And I'm going to keep forgetting to cast our little, like, Nova explodey thingies. So, reminders fairly frequently are definitely welcome whenever I'm looking over at chat. Although you won't know when that is because I don't use Facecam. If we ever get, like, super large, maybe I'll consider it, but... Oh, can I get that? Treasure! I want a treasure. Is there a button? Where's the button? Who has the button? There's the button. Give me the treasure. That was totally not worth it. That was like, that was absolutely without a doubt probably the least productive thing we could have done. Gave us one magic item that isn't even, well, it's slightly better than what we have for intelligence, but we have all those other effects. Giant WoW Spalders, D3, Dark Fantasy Football. No, Giant Spalders, Wolson. Wolson, like, steals the thunder even from frickin', God, what's it called?
I am stronger still.
Warhammer. It's so weird. They went like full bore on it. Storm armor, thunderstorm, nice. Let's go find the... And we got new skill things. Let's go ahead and see about our armor. Let's see if that one's better. Increases the damage dealt by storm armor versus reduces the arcane power of cost of all skills while it's active. We're going to keep that one up. Because it's mostly a support skill for us. That one didn't get a new one. Explosive Blast doesn't have a new one, but Mirror Image does. Summon more mirror images that taunt nearby enemies and have a percentage of your life. Sure, we'll go with that one. We got new passive skills as well. Lightning spells have a chance to stun. Fire damage to all enemies applies burning effect. And we have a chill or frozen. Okay. Basically the elemental thing. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, 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 Figaro. Let's see. Oh, it summons 4 of them. Nice. So we've got a posse. Ah. Oh. Then what is this door? I'm going to Sirico Caverns first. Seems more interesting to me than a bunch of bloody cultists.
I'm just warming up.
You might like the shielding passives for the wizard. We are using the lightning one. I don't think I need the defensive stuff just yet. We might need it later and we can swap into it later, but right now I am actually content with our offensive setup. Because, you know, we like being offensive. One shot, one kill. Are there enemies in here? We don't even have to, like, really lift a finger, because our little friends are relatively strong. And they even double up their attacks because they have our little orbiter, the familiar. It's literally we press the button and everything dies. So if we get anything that boosts our mirror image, I'm totally going to be using that instead of pretty much anything else. Those are a bit less common.
Evil has been rebuked.
Has evil really been rebuked? I'm not sure it really has been rebuked. And I keep forgetting, we have our setup for the explodey bits right now. So we do need to be using that too.
I am unstoppable.
Way later, you can double the shield bonus with the legendary item. That's cool. If we find the legendary item. I'm not sure our luck will hold out till then, but we have been pretty lucky so far. From what I can tell. We have gotten some pretty decent stuff. Okay. And yes, I am just wandering through here. I don't know if there's a specific path I'm supposed to be going on. It's a belt? Okay. Yeah. If it's a belt, I'll definitely throw it on there, because we haven't found a good belt yet. We have 2 items fighting for our wand slot, which is slightly disconcerting, but frankly, the wand slot, if we get one for clones, I'll replace it with the one for clones. But for the other slots, I'm open to pretty much any skill, and if we get one for it, I'll use that skill for a while. Seems like the rational thing to do. Especially considering our orb is still doing decent damage. I really am surprised by that. Because frankly, I've had bad luck with stuff like that, where it's like, oh, you have this one item that boosts it, you start relying on that item, and then later on you get something that's an improvement, but makes it so that one skill is useless. Thankfully, it's not entirely useless. Speaking of useless, I'm actually working. I have the audio recorded for another video done, finally. This one's about which Diablo to buy. Which Diablo to play before Diablo 4. Acolytes. Why? Is there not a kind of one of those return to surface things in here? Or am I just being daft? I think I might just be being daft. Because we're about to loop all the way back to the beginning. So is it in the middle? It's not the one I want. Maybe it's there? You like there is a frozen orb mod for it? We got Spark. Oh, there is a frozen orb that shreds an area with ice bolts. We'll probably use that one whenever we get to it. For now, we're sticking with obliteration for the boosted damage. So it's still viable. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. And we will be going through the entirety of Act 2 today, I think. Or is there really no way into that middle area? Did I really just wander back this way for no reason? I'm gonna kill all your egg sacs along the way if it is. Yeah, this is just like dead end nothing. There's nothing in here. Well, that's disappointing. All kinds of disappointing.
What sort of emperor allows his people to
oh no, there we go.
I sense things are not quite as they seem in Chaldea.
Indeed.
We found our spot
We are
eventually.
facing the Lord of Lies.
Yeah, you can
I
try
don't
to
have
chain
enough
together all
arcane
you
power.
want. I'm the one who gets to chain things together, not you. And I love how cheap the like Nova thing around us is. Even though it's not something I am particularly interested in using frequently, it does have some nice stuff going on there. Okay, so that's improved damage for him.
Good thought.
That is improved stats for us. But familiar damage. I want to keep that for familiar damage. I know I shouldn't. It's one of those things I know I should do better, but I'm not gonna. Just because I don't wanna. Okay, that's fine. That's just straight better, I think. More vitality, more movement speed. Ray of Frost damage increases, but we're not using that anyway. The secret level staff? I'm probably not going to do much post-game stuff. Hey, Sleaze, how's it going? We're wandering around the deserts getting our just desserts. Well, we're getting our just deserts so we can have some desserts later. They shouldn't have just teleported onto me. That is bad for them. When will they figure that out? And yeah, there was nothing in here worthwhile. Do I really want to go into the side caves if they're going to keep just giving me just kind of mediocre treasure chests? Disincentivizes my exploring.
This is one of the cultist lairs. They are casting part of the illusion inside.
I'm sure there's ones that are actually really good to go in, but... Hey, hug time!
There. That ought to dispel the cover.
It is with some reluctance that I...
Thank you.
I'd lost all.
Akarat bless you.
Okay, so we've got both of those. Now we get to go to the Black Desert Canyon.
What shall you do when Magda is dead?
The Lords of Hell.
Yeah, we're just going to work our way through Act 2 today. See how well it goes. Hopefully it goes fine. And hopefully the recording doesn't corrupt, because I actually found out one of the Diablo 2 recordings corrupted. So I'm having to upload the footage from the stream instead. That upsets me. It was just a blank screen most of the time with some, like, random artifacts. Which sucks. I think it might have, like, busted while we were recording. Got him. Defensive skill. Pocket sand. God, there's sand everywhere.
I think it is time
I don't
for
even
you
need
to
it in my pocket to use it. Fine. Disenchant
I am
it.
not from Chaldeum. I learned these spells 1,500 years ago. My sisters and I pledged our service to a man of great power. We called him the Prophet. He trained us and placed us in a magical slumber to awaken in this era. I am to prevent the Lords of Hell from invading.
You're serious, aren't you? I read about a stasis spell like that once, but I've never tried it. Come with me. It would be nice to have another mage along.
You know what? Sure, we'll go
It is
double
always
mage.
wonderful to see you.
Of course, we need to go get her gear, but we'll just throw whatever we have on her right
If
for
you
now.
insist.
Rare wand. Oh, she can't use that. What can she use as weapons?
This is well crafted.
We're just gonna throw whatever gear we could find on her. You can't use. Oh, she can use the dagger, but she can't use.
Thank you.
So strange.
A gift? Perfect.
Extra damage. I'll put it on her.
I will use this.
I think that's all that we have that she... Oh, Paulders. There we go. Pauldrons. Okay, so she has temporarily charms enemy to fight for you, and Enchantress casts a guided orb that damages and slows enemies. We don't want to convert. We have amplification, increases your static elemental damage bonuses, and reduces your skill cooldowns. Cool cooldowns. Pool of energy that deals damage and causes affected enemies to take additional damage, or reduces damage from range attacks, increases armor, and slows melee attackers. We will go with erosion, because we're going for damage. Think you put roughly 3,000 hours on D3 before you took a much-needed break. I can understand that. Once you get to, like, about 1,000 hours in a game, it can be very grinding. Or that increases the attack speed for you and the Enchantress, or when you take fatal damage, the Enchantress empowers you to move through time, slowing the world around you to avoid death. I think we'll do that, just because I don't pay attention to my life enough. Are those better pants for her? Not really. Not even better pants for me. But now we have the Enchantress.
The Qasim outpost.
We're double mage, double the fun. So the Qasim outpost, I'm sure we'll go with hoping for the best, I guess, in the desert. Where's the treasure goblin? There he is. Hi, guy. Get the hell back here.
You dare attack me?
Yeah, you don't get to get away that easily, dude. Pants? Who needs pants? I don't know. Having worked in the service industry, pants are definitely a thing that is somewhat important. Because we have had people do that kind of nonsense.
This is no illusion. The road is blocked. I must go through Qasim outpost to the west.
Okay, it's to the west.
Hangs in the air. We must be getting
I didn't realize that it gave you a hint as to what direction it was there. That's kind of cool. Okay, so it's up that way. Interesting. I like that I don't have to stop to cast this.
I am unstoppable.
So I can just drop my little Nova thingy as I'm running around, and it'll just kill anything that gets close to me. Which is pretty handy. Just keep casting that every few seconds.
Still waiting.
I should probably just set that on like a macro or something, but then I'd get banned. Just have it cast that consistently as I'm moving around.
Just warming up.
Graboids. Yes, I remember Graboids. I've actually watched 2 Tremors movies. I don't know if there were more. But they're just that fun kind of like 80s, 90s, just pseudo-action sci-fi movie kind of thing going on. So I appreciate them.
Belial, Lord of Lies, is the most elusive of the 7 evils and is a master of deceit. It is said that he manipulated Asmodan into revolt against the prime evils. This began the Burning Hell's civil war.
We've been captain of the guard. You are hereby ordered to send a band of your most loyal men to secure the Qasim outpost. Control of the city hangs by a thread. The commoners are becoming restless, and it is imperative that we subdue them. Remain vigilant, for there may already be
Remain vigilant.
I need you to open the gate. I must.
There's 7 of them. Holy shit!
You must be mad. But if you're intent on rushing
I have seen
headlong
2.
to your death, talk to Captain David down in the command post. He's got the gate key.
I should have named this one something about Graboids, now that I think about it, because desert region.
Here you are, delivered unto me as a sacrifice, a gift from Lord Belial.
Sacrifice? Me? Belial set you here as bait to lure me away from his treachery in Chaldea.
No! He would never betray me!
He would always betray you. He is fucking Belial.
Belial is the Lord of Lies, Magda. The truth is, you were dead the minute you killed Cain.
Not a moment too soon. They plan to sacrifice us to Belial. Iron Wolves, take back the town!
Yay!
been discovered.
Why, yes, yes, you have. And you're not even threatening.
Has Magda reached Alcarnus?
Yes, we've heard rumors of a horrible slaughter there.
Then please, open the gate. It is well past time for Magda to die.
Captain David, thank you. Oh, we got a vexing cap. Is it better than our current one? Improves our damage, but I like wearing my crown. Sometimes, even if you can shapeshift stuff, I know it's a crown underneath that. Okay. So we want to go find Alcarnus, which is probably that exit down there. Why, yes, treasure
Once
hunter.
in 1,000 years, when the stars align, these ruins open, but only for a short while. There is treasure rumored to lie deep below. Find it fast, or die when the dungeon seals itself for another age.
Oh, the crumbling vault. Sure, why not? Yep, we're ready.
Not ready yet.
And I shouldn't stop to pick up stuff like that. Okay, let's go left first, I guess.
I am so good. I astound myself.
This is one of those situations where I'm not even going to stop to actually fight things. I'm just going to let my aura do it for me.
If only they could see me now.
And no, I don't know which direction to go checking on it. So I am literally just wandering with my head cut off.
Not ready yet.
Aw, we didn't get it. Okay, Mad Transmographic turns the severed head of a Hellspawn demon into a beanie! Yes, exactly. Okay. Oh, there's still time remaining. Okay. So, if we run out of time in here, we just get shunted out, I'm guessing.
You dare attack me?
That's not the direction we want to go. Well, where is it? Let's go ahead and I'm guessing left?
I am stronger still.
Oh, we got to level up from this, even if we don't find anything from it. There it is.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Maybe. Nope. That's not it. I don't know where the vault is, so... let's grab what we can get and just get the hell out of Dodge. Event failed. Yay! I don't know where it would be on this map. I think I went everywhere on the map that was accessible. mean, is it... I don't understand this dungeon. Because I've literally walked the entire thing, and there's no, like, sign of a door, anything. Unless that was a bridge and I just missed it or something? I don't know. Okay.
Ah, the dungeon is sealed once again. Its treasures are beyond our grasp for another millennium.
I literally don't know what I was supposed to do there, but that's fine. Find the dungeon. Okay, I traveled the entire area over that span of time. In Classic, you could start back in one of the dungeons, Assassin something something dungeon of many elite mobs. I wouldn't mind elite mobs.
Need more arcane power.
Okay, there is something up there, but I don't think I'm going to get to it yet before my experience thing goes haywire. Yeah, if there was something I was supposed to be doing there, I don't mind some spoilers on it. But I really did just wander around the entire area and didn't find a single path. I know, derpy, whatever.
I can't pick up.
You need to follow the hidden tracks. Interesting.
I am returning to town.
Rare gloves, a little bit more damage, critical chance, life per hit. Yeah, we'll go with those. Mercenary, go ahead. Oh, she can't use a shield. Enchantress cannot use offhand equipment, so she can use a staff, she can't use anything else. Enchantress reveals them? I didn't see any. But I wasn't actually looking for them, so that might have also been a problem. I'll look back at the footage later and probably see them and be like, oh, okay. I wager I can probably redo that at some point, but not right this minute. She can use the two-handed weapons as well, yeah, the staves and stuff.
I got some new things. You should take a look.
As far as the... I'll keep her with us for this act. Because she is kind of this Act 1. But she... Yeah, she can't use, like, bows or anything. She has to use, like, a staff or a wand.
Magnificent.
She can use a greatsword. So it has to be kind of a melee one, I guess. That's fine. I can deal with that. I should probably go strip the stuff off the Templar and give it to her that way. But it's not a big deal. We're just using whatever trash we find. Road to Alcarnus. Hi, guys. If we would have just walked a little further south, we would have gotten our waypoint. So I will follow the road again. Hi, big boy. You're not very scary there, buddy. We're just, like, decimating him on expert difficulty. And I do know that you play on higher difficulty, you end up getting more XP, which means you get stronger faster.
He was an angel, but he relinquished his power to side with us in our battle.
You have been blessed by many.
I need arcane power.
Yeah, relatively easy little battle going on here.
Free the others.
Oh, they all used the skill at once. That was awesome looking. They don't seem to do that very often, but they love like the spell delay thing. Lightning lag, my only weakness. Okay, what's in these? Oh, more prisoners. Okay.
Can't leave us here. Calm yourself. I will get you out of these cages.
I like how they're like not afraid whenever there's like enemies still around. Okay, so we've gotten 7 of them. And we are good to go. We just need 1 more. There's number 8. And now it's not going to show us anymore, I don't think.
Need more time.
Do the other ones just vanish whenever we run out of those? Bloody mess. Yeah. It's not a... I'm always kind of sad that games like this are kind of just hindered by the fact that they're part of a franchise. Because it would have been a lot more accepted if it hadn't been part of the Diablo franchise. Always makes me sad.
How does that feel? Not ready yet.
Oh, I love the little, like, knock them to Kingdom Come with the explosion there. Okay, so we have another cellar here. It's probably going to have more prisoners in it if I had to guess. Find the lair of Dingus, McChingus. 1 clone for each of you guys. It's fine. Oddly enough, I haven't played Gauntlet Legends. I played the original Gauntlet. I played some of the, like, Gauntlet 2 and stuff like that, but I haven't played Gauntlet Legends. You'd think playing action RPGs, I'd have played it, but...
I become more powerful.
It's a thing. A familiar rune icicle. Oh, we want that. A frosty. Okay, spark flint. Increase damage or freeze. I think we'll go for freeze. Just because it's fun. Do we want galvanizing? Or do we want to make sure... I'm going to go with galvanizing for a while. Okay, this one is going to wait until Frozen Orb to get another one. Magic Missile. We have Split. Which I think might be better. It was Nintendo 64? Yeah, I didn't have a Nintendo 64. I still don't, sadly. I have some games, but don't judge me on that. There's a reason why. But, oh, we've got a boss fight. Lair of the Witch. I'm
No
Magdalene.
illusions to hide behind this time. I didn't think you were brave enough to face me in the flesh.
It matters not. While you hunted me, Belial's Imperial Guard captured your little witch Leah. Soon, her power shall be his.
Need more arcane power. Need more time.
Hi, Magna.
I must heal.
I am healing. There we go. Die, Magda.
Still waiting. Magda has paid for your death, Cain.
I thought she was dead before, and that's why the little explosion was there, but yeah.
By shadow. It pains me to see it.
Bug zapper I am a bug zapper. Return to the hidden camp.
I need to go back.
Bloop.
In her final miserable moments, Magda swore that the demon lord Belial would soon rule this world. He'll have to defeat me first.
Going to bug zap and vengeance for Cain. Hi, Tyrael.
In her final moments, Magda claimed that the Imperial Guard had captured Leah. At the Qasim outpost, I discovered that these guards are serpent demons under Belial's control.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with Leah and her growing power. The only chance we have to rescue Leah is to wrest the Emperor from the grasp of the Imperial Guard.
Perhaps Ashira of the Iron Wolves could get us close to the Emperor. I will go speak with her.
Yay, go speak to Ashira. Let's go ahead and change our appearance real quick. No, actually, we're not gonna. Here it is. Wardrobe. Is this not the one? Oh, that's from Diablo 4. Can we actually unequip? Yeah, there we go. It's a little distraction. Not enough mana. You will only hear that from the D3 Witch Doctor. Ah. I have a Witch Doctor. I haven't actually gotten to play through the story as a Witch Doctor, if that tells you anything. Because that's the one that I played with some friends. Because Necromancer was not in existence back then. What can you equip? Nothing that I can put that on you. That's a head piece at least. Okay. So you can't really equip anything that I have. Salvage. And we're good. Third wings for Necromancer challenges are very big. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of wings in games. I know that's kind of sacrilege to a lot of people who like cosmetics, but I don't like them. I'd rather have a cape, which is one thing that Guild Wars actually did. So, Ashira, I'm coming to see ya.
Captain Ravan.
Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Qasim Outpost in Alcanis. You have my thanks, and you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this woman has vital information regarding the massacre in the Borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass.
If it wouldn't take a few hundred hours to actually get to the end of Guild Wars, I would play through it. But it is a long game.
Let's go.
Whenever you're just play through it. And I don't remember my old account credentials, so.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcanis.
Do not be taken in by those lies. Alcanis was the work of servants of Belial, Magda and her coven.
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers? Bring her in!
Let me go!
I detest violence. Guards, I leave this matter in your hands.
Necromesmer is a nice combo. It's a great debuffer. I am the reason they nerfed Monk Warrior before release, by the way. That's one of my favorite stories about being in the beta for Guild Wars. Is that it literally, me soloing an entire team of like devs and a couple of the testers. I soloed them at their monk and kept the monk from reviving them.
Get out of here.
Whenever my entire team was dead and my monk was dead.
You.
Now we need to get to the
For those of
sewers.
you wondering
I'll
what I'm talking
explain
about, there's
why
a
when we get
PvP thing in it where you have each team has a little revival monk thing that you have to defend, and if that dies, you stop getting revived in the battle. So you basically you're on your last life. Beta, that was years ago. But yeah, that was back in the day when betas, you had various things with just like no textures on them, which was hilarious to go up into like the snow-capped mountains and find what would be a carriage just covered in just solid gray flats. Oh goodness. But yeah, monks are great.
What's so funny?
I just recalled something the prophet said about you.
What was that? Need more time.
Just recalled something the prophet said about us. Cool. I'm glad there's not a timer on this. I don't do well with timers in streaming.
Demons are blocking our way. We must destroy
Yeah,
their
Monk-
summoning construct.
Monk was great. I mostly played Monk or Necromancer were my two main characters. I think the Necromancer was Necromancer Mesmer like you. And the Monk was... I want to say it was a Mo. It was Monk Elementalist. In the final version of the game. Just because that was kind of fun. I played a lot of casters back then. The warrior I had was Warrior Necro. But yeah, it was...
The sewers from here.
It was fun.
Not ready yet.
But they made it basically less possible to just like permanently stagger folks as the monk warrior. Because it was admittedly a bit broken.
I found my mother Adria. She's alive. But the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We will find her.
Diseased bodies, you don't say. Not even like halfway worried about them.
Somehow I knew my mother was alive. I always knew it.
I think I might actually prefer the delayed one because we can keep it going constantly.
Things are not as they seem sometimes.
All the projectiles. I'm loving the mirror images the most. They're my favorite skill of the entire bunch. The game did have issues with its in-game economy. There weren't too many like images issues with it whenever I played, but that was at the very beginning.
Keep the witch alive until she talks. Pain.
Because at that point I had already been playing for over a year.
Remember what happened with the vizier's assistant? It was a pleasurable time, I admit. But the man had only incoherent babble and bloody strands of pus spilling from his lips by the end.
Well, that was a lovely mental image.
Need more time.
I need to get a second one of my lightning rings, by the way.
Power.
Apprentice Sling. Oh, Sting. That's a witch doctor. Have those.
Be up here.
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone. We know of the three that the Horadrim used to trap the Primevals. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone.
Well, we get to help Adria.
Still waiting.
Leah, my daughter.
You know who I am?
My darling, I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
This is not the time to discuss the past. Let us get to safety.
Oh, the cornering the market kind of stuff. That happens in a lot of MMOs, though. It's not really a thing specific to them. Especially when it comes to adaptive things. Anyway, into the hidden camp. What do you guys have for us?
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell, and I knew
he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Kane's work, your work, is my war.
According to the Herodric texts, only 2 evils remain. Belial is here in Chaldeum, and Azmodan has yet to reveal himself.
I admittedly only made it into the first expansion for Guild Wars, by the way. I didn't end up going much further than that, because frankly, it just didn't do much for me. That felt weird. But Adria didn't send your soul in search of answers, and she's not even going to give me a Chain Lightning book. She's such a cheapskate.
The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Yes, he was a renegade Herodrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dulgar Oasis.
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zoltan Kuhl must live again.
We rescued Leah's mother, the witch, Adria. She revealed to us the existence of the Black Soul Stone, an artifact that could destroy all evil forever. Of all mortals, I have been given the task of retrieving it.
The Tome of Server Bandwidth, that would be broken.
Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the titles bestowed upon Zoltan Kuhl by the Horadrim. Though it cost them dearly, they killed the wizard for his crimes against nature and sealed his broken corpse within a
It's disgusting.
Aw, I overrode what I was saying, what they were saying. Because I walked past somebody.
We may have a visitor up ahead.
Instantly dupe. Hey, if I can dupe in Diablo 1, I can dupe in any other one. Hi, merchant. Destruction Punisher. That is a very strange name. Tempered Hook. These make sense. Destruction Punisher. Are you really punishing destruction, or is it the destruction of the Punisher? Yes, for level 1 for plus 15 FPS.
Listen to me. I cannot talk for long. Belial's guards are constantly watching me.
Emperor Hakan?
Forgive me for my behavior at court. The gods would have killed me had I sided with you. But I will help you now as I can. You must be headed to the Oasis.
Knowing what I know about the story, this part, honestly, just like, it should have been obvious. You never trust an emperor in a sewer. Ruined Cistern. Is it really ruined, or is it just fulfilling its purpose? I mean, technically, I am the Destruction Punisher because I punished Diablo. So, who is the Lord of Destruction and the Lord of Edgelords to an extent as well. Okay, it's still on split. It's like, oh no, I'm ambushing you. Not really, I can see them. Oh yeah, Baal is the Lord of Destruction. And Baal is the Lord of Weird Lips. But Diablo is the Lord of Terror. Mephisto is the Lord of Hatred. Why those are the prime evils, I don't know. Because I wouldn't really consider destruction a prime evil. It's more of like a result of evil.
The angels many times in the eternal conflict across Pandemonium, and the prime evils in the demonic civil war. If the Lord of Sin ever assaults our realm, we truly have much to fear.
And I am swapping this back to Sparkflint. I was liking the damage of that more. And this is going to go back to Flash. And while the immediate gratification of explosive bits of this being faster is there, it's just, yeah.
Let the demons feast on our entrails?
Oh. You're not very good at lifting.
Fail! You shall not pass.
It is so beautiful.
Yeah, Diablo 3 is actually a pretty chill game to play through the actual story of. Admittedly, doing like the challenges of trying to get higher and higher rifts can get stressful, but kind of the same stressful as Path of Exile. It's a matter of just getting your kill speed up rather than actually. Don't you have a teleport skill? Yeah. It's not much faster than running, though.
Diablo was the youngest of the prime evils, but I found him the most dangerous, for his
It's more for
power over
repositioning.
terror left him incapable of feeling fear. Though he had easily possessed and corrupted many humans, Diablo's essence was finally trapped in a soul stone and banished to the unfathomable abyss 20 years ago.
Help me, please! Someone help! I'm being robbed!
Quiet, or I will rip your tongue from your mouth.
It's got an 11-second cooldown.
You fool! You think you can save this man? You have sealed your fate.
Such insolence must be punished.
The enemy has destroyed Alcarnus and most of the cultists. The Master commands us to capture more slaves immediately. Go to the oasis and abduct villagers. Kill any who resist. That way we shall both gain allies and destroy enemies.
Now that you have saved me, I'd be happy to allow you the privilege of buying them instead.
Right. Why does the wizard talk like she's a paladin? I'm not sure. She doesn't really seem too paladin-y. You want to see paladin, listen to some of like the Crusaders crap. Because Crusader is much more paladin. Okay, so I think we want to go northeast. Is it a powerful roll foe? Really? Really?
Heal me.
I mean, they were more powerful dead than alive. Any hoozle. You're already at full life, I know. I'm just habitually pressing a heal button.
Need more arcane power.
But yeah, once I get this off, it doesn't really like give them any time to respawn thanks to our unique. Die. Kind of sad that our weapon choice doesn't really matter that much, except for whenever it has things that boost our skills. The way she just judges the guards. Judge, judge, judge. Judge Dredd.
A much smaller Chaldeum depended upon small wells for its water. Then came the mysterious Dalgur, offering Chaldeum an oasis of unparalleled splendor, located in an area previously thought to be desert, asking only that his name be permanently affixed to the land. Then he vanished into the wastes.
How do you permanently affix someone's name to the land? Is there like a sign somewhere here that has his name on it? Did I know that the female Crusader is the same voice actor who did English voice of Motoko Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell? Oh. I did not know that. I really didn't know that. And what's bad is I actually have the Ghost in the Shell, like, the entire series.
I must flee. Save us. Don't let us die. to get out of here.
Not ready yet.
You understood none of that sentence?
Someone help us.
Motoko Kusanagi is a character in Ghost in the Shell, which is a really good anime. 'Tis encoded. Where are these guys spawning from? Just coming out of nowhere, trying to be joiks. But for the most part, failing horribly.
Need more time.
But yeah, the goal is an act a day. By the way, for those who are wondering why this one says Act 2 in the thumbnail.
Help! Please help me!
Okay, you're free. Go. Be free.
Oh no! They found us!
So tough. These guards suck.
The Imperial Guards left me here to die, but you saved me. Thank you.
We will seek these guards you speak of. They will be punished for this.
Thank you for the spear that you somehow had in your pocket. Where's the third guard that we need to free? I mean, I'll look around for them. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way for them because they are a side quest kind of thing. I heard you. Where are you at? Treasure goblin? I heard a treasure goblin. Is he up here? Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Not ready yet.
No, you don't. Yeah, I didn't know where he was for way too long on that. He almost got away. Why I'm bothering with treasure goblins, I probably shouldn't.
These bones, dried out so close to water. What could have happened here?
Still waiting.
Yeah, I have a feeling the spot where the captive guards are is back down. Oh no, there's poles here. Nope, never mind. That's a house pole. Temptation of the Loot Goblin. Alpha Hitchcock looks down from the cliffs at the wizard and summons more murder death birds to impede your way. Roll for initiative. Nat 1.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Yeah, I have bad dice luck, so generally speaking, if I'm rolling for initiative, I'm going to be dead last. I build my characters around that to an extent.
My knowledge increases.
Do I know what the chance of the goblins leaving the portal open is? I do not know, actually.
I don't have enough arcane power.
If you have to use a movement skill to catch up, yep. Goblins win out on all of this stuff. We got Fracture. I think that might actually be a damage when you teleport thing. I could be wrong. D&D 5e Luck Feat. That doesn't even save me. I'm trying to remember his name.
Wait, not ready yet.
I think it was Will Wheaton who did Critical Role and had god-awful luck with dice, and I'm like, that's kind of how I roll. I think that was who it was. I could be wrong. But that's just memory. Let's see. I'm going to check over here, and then we'll just skip the Prisoners of Khmer.
This makes me tired. 1,500 years of sleep was not enough for you? I was only jesting.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe I should do like a chat plays D&D stream one of these days. And just like roll polls as to what you want to do each turn. Give them like 30-second pulls. Critical on YouTube? I mean, I watch Critical Role, but I don't think I've seen Critical on YouTube. Inside rifts, there's no chance of getting the vault to spawn. Otherwise, in Adventure, there's roughly a 1 in 50 chance that a goblin will result in a golden portal to the vault opening. Cool. Did not know. I don't know the mechanics of D3 very well.
Still waiting.
Crit Crab? Okay. I watch Kobold and I watch Treant Monk, Critical Role. I watch a little bit of a few others, like Know Your Role and stuff like that, but autocorrect hates everyone. It just rolls a what the duck and goes on its
Seems
way.
a likely place to hide the head of a deranged sorcerer.
So that's the Forgotten Ruins. Ah, looking at the fandom wiki. Those aren't always in date, sadly. I think they ended up... I think the Diablo 2 one ended up migrating over there, but... they're very rarely updated. Your character must be level 70. Oof. Oof. I mean, I have a level 70 character. So we could go get him, but... currently only level 43 on this character, and I'd rather actually, you know... find interesting shit. Channel Awesome did D&D stuff once in a blue moon? Probably. A lot of big channels did it whenever it was like really trending for a while there. After the OGL 1.1 fiasco, though, it's a little less hot topic. Right now, the hot topic is still, what are the alternatives? Which... honestly, there's been good alternatives for many years. It's just a matter of which one actually fits your game, not even necessarily your play style. Because there's a certain type of game you run with, say, Vampire or basically White Wolf's World of Darkness stuff, and then there's a whole different kind of game you run with, say, fantasy and stuff like that. How long does a typical D&D game last? It really depends. I didn't realize we had one down here. But generally speaking, like a single session can last anywhere from like 2 to 4 hours.
Thank you for saving
After
me.
about 4 hours, my ass starts hurting. And generally speaking, throughout it, I would want to do a... hi, guy. Yay, we got an achievement. Continue. As an update, you can force a portal in town by cubing Puzzle Ring in town. It's an ancient you'll get a portal to. Okay. Yeah, 2 to 4 hours. For a streamed one, most definitely I'd lean towards kind of the middle of that. For a, like, group of people, though, it depends on who I'm playing with. Pathfinder is a good one. Dresden Files I haven't tried. GURPS, Mutants and Masterminds. Yeah, there's a ton. I used to do Shadowrun.
Dark magic fills this place like
Oh, we need to get ahead in life.
How does that feel?
But yeah, I do miss being able to do art, like TTRPGs regularly. I really haven't been able to since university, so... yes, I've played with a few friends here and there, but usually it's like, oh, here's 3 or 4 sessions and we're done. Somebody decides to fall out of it, and it's just like, okay. I would love to have like a group that I could do massive epic games with, even if I had to be the DM.
Still waiting.
There we go. Ew, he farted on the ground. Nasty. Those are the things I hate right there, those lasers. Big eyes, small mouth is an old system. GURPS is an old system, too.
During the Mage Clan War.
But GURPS has been around since the 90s, I want to say.
Didn't see that coming.
Maybe late
Did you?
80s?
Not ready yet.
In one form or another,
Nicely done.
that is. Yeah, I kind of just... I mostly do World of Darkness, Shadowrun, and stuff like that. Heroescape was a thing for a while. They recently, I think they tried to do a revival of that recently. I don't know if it's still, the revival's still going or not, but I know for a while they were. And then there's Hero Quest, which isn't really, it's more of an RPG light. It's kind of Baby's First TTRPG, which I actually enjoyed.
I am unstoppable.
You were big into Forgotten Realms. Honestly, I've been considering getting back to work on my, not my system of TTRPG. I did consider that with the 1.1 OGL, just converting everything to that. But with them making the 1.0 OGL more permanent, perpetual.
The lesser evils for many years.
Shoosh. Making that more perpetual, I think I might go back to doing it in 5e.
We must be getting close to the head by now.
It's kind of, I have my own world being made in that, and then I thought about converting D2 to it as well. Dark Sun and Swords and Sorcery. I never really got too far into Dark Sun because nobody wanted to run it, and I didn't know it well enough to run it myself. Although I'm also one of those people that if I'm running a game, I like creating my own world from scratch. That way there's less metagaming going on.
You dare attack me?
Like, oh, there's this thing with a bunch of heads. It looks like a Hydra. Of course, we're going to cut it off and kill it with acid. Or fire. I don't think Hydras respond to fire. I think they're acid, if memory serves. I don't run vanilla Hydras. But, yeah. It's going to split its heads. Sometimes no, sometimes yes. And if I do use vanilla stuff, like say I use a vanilla zombie or something like that, stat-wise, I will equip the zombie sometimes. Sure, there'll be ones with base stats, but there will also be ones with a shield that have +2 AC. There will be ones with swords that have plus damage, better damage rolls, stuff like that.
The newly founded paladins were being trained. But these recruits, these crusaders, were given insight into the primal powers of Zakarum in a way.
Hydra stumps are sealed with acid. That's what I thought.
I am unstoppable.
But if you want to mix it up, make it so that the Hydras have to have their stumps frozen. And that changes the whole dynamic of the battle. Unless you kind of balance it so people can shine, if you will, whenever they want to. And you can build battles that basically kind of hold back your min-maxers a little bit to let the kind of new player flex the fact that they just got Fireball, as opposed to just letting the paladin like insta-smite a boss. You instead throw several small things that are only prone to fire. So they can play with that Fireball a little bit. And then the next battle you make fire immunes, but that's just because I'm cruel. I'm actually not that cruel of a GM whenever I used to do it. As far as death, though, yes, I will let players die. D&D seems interesting. Had two friend groups that wanted to try it. With one, you had a one-shot campaign. The other one got as far as making character sheets. Most only get to making character sheets. Most sessions die before the 5th session. It's kind of like most small businesses die before the 3rd year.
You dare attack me?
We found Zotankul's head. It just didn't take off. There's a type of Hydra like that, the Lorenian Hydra. Haven't heard of it.
We set out in 1 week's time into the desolate sands to search for Kul's hidden archives. None of us have any idea what to expect. How far has Kul's madness
Need more
driven
arcane
him?
power.
How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
It's called a Session 0. Yep. Session 0 is also for, like, consent and stuff. For those that are curious. Let's go ahead and just double check you. You can't use wands, of course. That's not any better than what we have. That's a bit more damage. And resistances. Yeah, we'll go with that. Bunch more damage for her. Just double checking our stuff. That's a lot more damage as well. Increases shock pulse damage, magic missile damage. We have shock pulse? No, we have shock short fuse. Actually a tough decision. I think this is going to be worth the change. But the stun on hit is very nice, and the extra damage to magic missile is very nice. Group chat is just silent now. Well, maybe I should start one. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I'll have time to do it, though. Okay, close you. Let's go to skills. I'm going to switch this back to Glacial Spike, unless Seeker... Oh, no, Seeker seems way better. Obliteration will keep on there. Duplicates will keep on there. Short Fuse will keep on there for now. Spark Flint seems like the... Oh, Ancient Guardian. Summons a protective familiar that can absorb attacks for you when your life is low. I'd rather have damage. And then we have... This got Scramble. Increase your movement speed whenever you're hit by melee or ranged attacks. That might be handy. Sacrificing a bit of damage. But no, actually we want the reduced cost. I keep forgetting. That is a thing. Personally think text-only Discord would be interesting. That is good for, like, personal play as well. And Roll20 is good for that, too. But yeah, handling the polls of a online-only thing would be a thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and teleport back.
Returning to town.
Yeah, I think I might do some D&D stuff. We'll see.
Then you'll never improve. It is time. Leah, cast the spell as I taught you.
I live again.
Zoltan Kuhl. We need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last 2 Lords of Hell.
I know your voice, stranger. It has haunted me in death, just as it commanded me in life. Tyrael.
I am, but now mortal.
Fate is whimsical.
Yay, we got a wand. Let's go salvage all of this stuff. I don't think any of this stuff is stuff we need, is it? Not looking like it. Arden Blade Shard. Which is a Templar relic. Not really worth it for us. That's a Scoundrel token. I mean, we could put that on the Scoundrel. But I'm not going to, because I'm not going to use the Scoundrel. ICQ had the annoying wahoo noise. ICQ is memories. I think I was a 6-digit number on that.
I will give you the Black Soul Stone, but in exchange, I must be made whole once again.
You were treacherous before. How do I know you won't be an even greater threat once you've been fully revived?
I was more an IRC person, by the way.
So, you must ask yourself, how much would you risk to save this wretched world?
Everything.
So be it. To begin, you will need to retrieve my blood from the dungeons where it has been hidden away. You will find them in the desolate sands beyond the aqueducts.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Cool's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
You'll stick his head in my... Thanks. Please don't.
You're an interesting one, aren't you? I wonder if your friends know what you truly are.
Just what are you implying?
Oh, all will be revealed in time.
They just keep barking at each other.
I need arcane power.
Think you vaguely remember a remake of Icewind Dale 2 in the works? Enhanced edition, probably. But yeah, Zoltan Cool was a pretty cool character.
Lord Belial demands your...
Wow, that's why you don't do a villain speech.
This can't be opened yet.
I can open this gate for you.
Well, the timing of that was a thing. This can't be opened yet, but I'll open it for you.
No time for pleasantries. I think I may have uncovered Belial's assumed identity. I'm very close. But here's what you need to know. To find Cool's blood, you'll need to get through the aqueducts. There are 2 levers that control the entrance beneath the waterfall.
This place has the characteristics.
Just ignore the child.
Most
But yeah, Zoltan's he's Spike. That actually surprises me. I don't hear that one. I am super familiar with Spike's voice, but that's the thing about being a good voice actor. Your voice will actually not leave much of a fingerprint.
Yes. The more I study my uncle's
You are
voice,
the character rather
the more I
than
realize that even
your
I
voice
took his
as the
wisdom for
character.
granted.
Which is something I cannot claim. You can usually tell it's me even whenever I'm doing weird voices. Ignore the child. Mass Effect 3 flashbacks? Oh god.
I wish I could dispel the waterfall for you. Alas, this is no illusion.
Get back here. Fwappa. Yeah, run into the middle of my clones. That'll save you. We got stuff. Oh, and we got gold. Woo. Okay, rare shoulders, more damage. Sure. Do these have anything useful on them? Fire resist, not really that important. We've got different helmet, and horror jungle. That sounds terrifying. And is this to replace the rare ring? I think so. It even has skill cooldown reduction. I don't think this could replace the unique. I think our unique is better there. Because it's voice acting. There's some voice actors that you can tell who it is from a mile away. Like a certain actor who played Meg.
Riches await us.
The Chaldean aqueducts were created by order of the Trade Consortium Council after the Dalgar Oasis was discovered 3 centuries ago. Though Chaldeum had been prosperous for many years, a reliable source of water allowed the city to grow even further. Luxurious public fountains were built to provide safe drinking water for everyone.
That said, there, just like with normal acting, there are some people who are just built for the role. Like, you... Even if... Here, I'm just gonna spawn that. Let them deal with it. But yeah, there are just some people who are kind of just basically born for the role. So there's really no reason in having them change their voice. They're already perfect for it. Like for me, I am perfect for that annoying guy on the internet. Ta-da! Success! Justin Roiland is the same in his everything.
My power grows.
And so that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you have the voice to be the voice of everything, then go for it. Work, get that money. I am not lucky enough to have that. Okay, so we've got... Die, you fools, please. Okay, so this is Western Flow Control.
I see the lever.
There's one.
That's one lever down.
On to the eastern one. Why is it flashing that one at me? I think it should stop flashing that one because I've already done it.
Not ready yet.
Used to be able to voice Poppy and SpongeBob. Ah, I remember Poppy. That is she even still around? They're just kind of funny. The scary thing is how many people took that character seriously. Wow, they're just dumping all the nonsense on me. Fine.
If only they could see me now.
If only they could see you. No. Rather them not see me right now so I can keep just going. Well. Do we actually have to go back to the start? Or did I forget to do something in there? But I've never been able to do SpongeBob, despite being able to squeak my voice. I have been able to do, oh, what's his face? Elmo before. But I can't really do it on command anymore. But I even have an Elmo finger puppet from then. He can fit 2 fingers. Which is the randomest thing ever, but still, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, the other one's over there. I don't... Oh. Easter Channel. Derp.
These aqueducts did not even exist.
Oh, I didn't even notice there. That tells you how attentive I'm being. Did I pay attention to the video game I'm playing? Possibly. Why would I do that? Like, what would the point of, like, paying attention to what I'm doing do? Is there really a point? If it ain't nailed down, throw it at the wizard. Unfortunately, your environmental bullshit doesn't hit me. We'll grab your chests and just be on our way. Okay, we're not getting full. I really am liking the mirror image of things. Wow, that was a loud chime. I forgot I had that running. I had something rendering and it just chimed on the TV. It's like, oh, hi. I forgot I had volume on you. It's not going to be making any random noises, but still. Yes, that is... I actually have stuff rendering on there because I'm behind. I'm behind on rendering. Give me. Thank you. Yeah, this isn't too bad. I'll probably have to start paying more attention when we get into like Act 4 and 5, maybe. But still, we're still not feeling terribly threatened. We get close to death like every now and then. And it's just because I'm really not paying attention to my red bubble. Because the wizard is a Jedi in disguise. I'm not the wizard you're looking for.
Not ready yet.
Okay. Trying to just find the next spot.
I'm just warming up.
Poison enchanted mortar. That's not scary in the least. Poison is not that deadly.
There. Pull that lever.
Okay, so that's opened up the one at the start.
That passage should lead to the desolate sands.
A secret door hidden behind a waterfall. How imaginative.
You would do better?
You shall see.
I can't believe he stuck me in a barrel. Really, it's quite uncomfortable in here.
Need more time.
Is there are you still alive out there? Or is it the monsters? Oh, say yes if you are. Or you could clap.
Thank you for releasing me. It was getting a little boring in there. I am seeking a magic crucible that legend says was hidden in these very aqueducts. It would be a valuable addition to my jeweler's tools. Help me find it, and I will be greatly indebted to you.
Nah. You just... Nah.
Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shen.
Were you named by your enemies?
What? No enemies. Everybody loves Shen.
Except for the person that put him in the barrel. Ragdoll physics are a lot of fun. Sometimes they're super effective, sometimes they're not.
Imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
And I am to believe that you are such a guide?
Oh yes, I could show you around the world 5 times and never stub a toe.
And you thought I was odd.
I think all of you are odd. Let's see. Hopefully that's not self-promotion. I will deal with it after the stream.
What a fascinating place this is. Oh, look at all this wonderful architecture. You could walk all the way around the world and never find
Reactions to the recent D4 stream. Disappointed Necromancer's not going to be in the closed one.
I've seen this somewhere else
Thank you for
before.
if you want to put that in self-promotion, it's fine. Ah, okay. Sorry, I'm reacting to something on Discord. I don't know if they're watching right now. They might be because they removed the link.
Now I wonder where my young guide got off to. His name was Gavin, I believe. Yes, that was it. Nice young fellow.
Let's see. Here's a bit of movie knowledge. Did you know the voice actor from Covetous is the big bad evil guy from Big Trouble in Little China? Did not.
Not ready yet.
It takes 90 gigabytes of SSD. Oof. And I give you, I can guarantee you in a year it'll be 120. Just in case anybody's wondering. Because it is an online game with games as a service.
You know, it was actually quite an interesting experience to be locked up in a barrel.
Shen has been in a lot of things. That doesn't surprise me. By the time Diablo 3 was in production, there was... Blizzard had plenty of money to hire, like, A-list actors for stuff. So, yeah. Voice actors, that is. But as far as D4, I would 100% try the open beta. Get a feel for it, see if you like it. If you don't buy it. If you do, maybe still not pre-order it until you get day one reviews if you're still unsure about the monetization.
And his company only cost me a small bag of gold per day. He hardly complained about anything.
150? I could see 150 in a year as well. I was trying to be slightly conservative on that. Because it kind of depends on what they add as their a service, and I use a very large air quotes on that.
To something delicious.
I know. Crucible, it's mine.
I keep reading cool as Cooley. Kulie.
Dear, I did. The crucible should be safe.
Games are huge because they have no reason to optimize them. They could totally be optimized so easy.
If I had known the crucible was cursed.
But no, they're just not compressing their textures or anything like that, and it's just straight up just pooping it on your hard drive. We need late kick streams from D4. Whenever Diablo 4 enters the early access beta, I'll be playing it. 17th. You feel like D4 might be better on console? I'm going to be playing it with a controller. So it probably will be. But if you're used to mouse control, I'm using mouse control here. But if you're used to mouse control, it might be better
going
on a
back to
PC
town.
for you, but
I need to learn the
I do
spell needed
both,
to
and most of the
restore
games I play
Cool's body.
nowadays are on
I'll meet
controller
you when we get to
because
the archives.
it's more comfortable for me. And I use a PlayStation style controller rather than an Xbox because I don't get like cramps and stuff in my hand. You beat Diablo 3 on PlayStation 4? Ah, I don't have it on PlayStation 4 or Switch. I have it on PlayStation 3, which means I don't have all the new stuff. If the discount pricing isn't stupid, it's always going to be weirdly stupid. They want you to buy all the stuff, so you have to engage with all the stuff, or feel compelled to engage with all the stuff.
The witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet, yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
How goes your divinity, Cool?
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
With an AT-26... Oh, God. No. But, yeah. The thing is, that kind of technique of just, like, bundling everything together to get people to play all your stuff, or to sell more of the other one to improve your sales numbers, is a very common thing that works on your average player, because, yeah, you bought it. Of course you're going to try it. But they forget that bundle culture has been around for a while, and it kind of counteracts that a bit.
Perhaps even beneath the sands we now tread upon.
You played Diablo 3 couch co-op on a 360, had a friend come live with you for a few days, and we just powered through it. Ah, cool. That's actually fun. Hi, Michael, by the way. I think I forgot to greet you earlier. World boss Ashava, who? Yeah, that's kind of my reaction to the world boss as well. Like, oh, you guys introduced this in another stream. I don't watch a lot of your streams. Unless it's actually informative. I'm not really interested in just arbitrary, we're trying to keep the hype up streams. I will find most of the lore and stuff as I'm playing. I have to find it in an old stream, then it's not lore. Diablo 3 couch co-op on with your dad was your introduction to Diablo. That is a wholesome introduction to Diablo. Mine was playing it on my friend's computer, well, my friend's dad's computer, Diablo 1, and using dial-up to connect to his cousin's
We, the Zakarum,
game.
have endeavored to make Chaldeum a city of mercy and salvation, but we have
Biggest
not
turn away
yet
for
been
you
able
for
to
D4
convince
is
the
no
emperors
offline
to
mode.
change the ancient
Same
policy
here.
of exile. Prisoners convicted of treason are still
I am
sent to the
a
desolate sands to die
huge fan of
with nothing
offline
but the
mode
clothes on their backs.
in most games. Because one, it allows for modding, which allows for a lot more fun. Especially if there's things in the game you don't like. Also, oh, I forgot. We got mud here. Okay, so we need to find Cave of the Betrayer. Got him. I will identify this while they're doing their things. For you, it's seeing a rich guy on the same apartment farming an assassin in Hell Act 4 back in like 2003 or something. That's cool. Okay, increases meteor damage, a bunch of extra intelligence. I mean, it looks creepy, but I mean, we can go with it. It's a lot better. I'm sad to lose our ruby. We'll go with this ruby for now, so I don't have to go back to town. Yeah, 20 years-ish. Yeah, it turns out I didn't realize it at the time, but my friend at the time was actually pretty well off. As I've gotten older, I've just realized how much of a silver spoon he had up his ass, but he's not really a friend anymore.
Still waiting.
What's bad is he kind of like threw away a lot of the advantages that he had, unfortunately. Oh, we got another unique. That's not the unique. We got legendary shoulders. What are they? Probably garbage. Nope. Increase familiar damage. Your town portal no longer interrupted by taking damage while casting town portal. You gain a protective bouble that reduces damage taken.
Would only hunt here if they were starving. Belial has withered these lands.
Offline gaming helps with freely editing video and less of a mess on your spur of the moment place. That is very true. One thing, because whenever I first started playing Diablo 3 for the channel, I have 2 playthroughs on the channel for those of you that are wondering. Necromancer and Barbarian are the ones that I have on the channel. But it's
Not ready yet.
interruption to actually playing, like connection issues, held back those quite a bit. Because, oh, we have connection issues, the server's down, oh, I can't record for the day for the 2 hours I had set aside for it. Because I had other things that I had to do that day. Whereas back then, I couldn't justify spending the time on the content instead of doing other things. Now I can sort of do it. If I released a video a day and they all got 10,000 plus views, I probably could survive entirely off of YouTube revenue. But unfortunately, they don't.
I cannot find a single account of a prisoner
Suicide
surviving
Squad.
exile to the desolate sands.
I haven't even been
The
watching that
wastes
one.
Are littered with bones that have been picked dry by the endlessly circling bloodhounds.
What superhero games do
of
you?
desperate Lacuni.
When superhero games
Those
force you to
who
have
lie
internet
there
connections,
meet
yeesh.
their end without the
A lot of games are
certainty of the
forcing
light.
it. There's a lot of games that don't need internet connections that are forcing it. Smite sort of needs it because it's a MOBA, but let's see. Rich kids were the ones who had multiple N64 controllers or other fancy accessories. You played StarCraft and Diablo 1 offline because you didn't have the internet. I had dial-up until like the early 2000s. Actually, would have been. I guess it would have been technically the mid 2000s.
Still waiting.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Need more time.
But yeah, I haven't been keeping track of any of the Marvel games. There may be reason for me to in the future, but
This place like an ominous shroud.
We found Kuhl's archives. They were strangely empty at first, but Kuhl laid traps everywhere, each step harder than the next. It was foolish to expect otherwise. Kuhl has prepared for many years for someone to come for him. Perhaps we are fools, and yet we must push on.
the places where I lived, dial-up wasn't free.
Not ready yet. Didn't see
Even
that
if you
coming,
had
did
like
you?
the free access things, you still had to pay for the call, basically, which made
My
it
knowledge
kind of
increases.
pricey.
Need more time.
And also, you were taking up your entire phone line for it as well. Of course, I'm also a person who thinks internet should be subsidized more by government and stuff like that. I know that's kind of a rough thing to say, but I don't think it should be the only option, but I think the government should be a competitor for companies. Kind of like Postal is supposed to be.
In here, I can feel my blood nearby. They hid some of it beyond this portal.
Let's see. You plan on breaking your CAC face build whenever you record on Elden Ring on Wolong whenever it comes out. Your current ER record is 4979. I don't know what that means. You're playing through the Arkham series at Origins now, and see what happens to the future of Rocksteady Games just makes you sad. Honestly, that's not uncommon for game developers to kind of go downhill over the years.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
But it's just one of those things that kind of just happens over time, that the developers eventually become corporatized and things go south. Yay, we got 71 kills there. Yeah, in the States there's a lot of ISPs, but they're all basically under their regional monopolies. So you have Spectrum treating some, Cox Cable treating others, you have oh god, I'm trying to remember the name of the other one. There's a Comcast, there we go. I knew it started with a C, having some other ones, and it's like, you don't really have a choice. It's basically between completely unreliable garbage and the current monopoly in the place, because the unreliable garbage is going over the same lines as the monopoly in the place that owns the lines.
Not ready yet.
You make custom faces in character creation games. You've made 4,791 faces in Elden Ring. Oh, okay. I am thinking I might, after we get done with Diablo 3, I might actually go and do some of the other action RPGs. I might go through Path of Exile, which I'm not looking forward to.
Still waiting.
Because it's completely out of touch with the new player experience, as far as games go.
How does that feel?
Come up with build ideas in Discord. Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma is a game that I would love to beat, although Dragon's Dogma is a bit of a hit or miss, because they love to claim that one, and I really hate having to fight a bunch of claims at once. And that one tends to get a lot of YouTube claims on it.
Still waiting.
They're not bad about releasing them usually, but
Your grave awaits.
see, multiplayer limit 4, D5. Okay. Actually, what is the party limit in Diablo 4? That one is one I haven't heard. Like, probably because it's been buried in one of the random broadcasts they've done on it. I'm sorry I can't get as excited about the broadcast as some other people do. I know that that's not exactly great for my channel that I don't get excited about them, but it's just like, eh.
I am returning to town.
That guy's just like, where did he go? Okay, let's double check about equipping stuff. Gloves are better, I think, although the life per hit is very nice. I'll think on the gloves. That's not better. Doesn't look like, that's more damage, but it's a thing that I don't want to use. Doesn't fit my character's theme very well. And I might throw one of these weapons on Mercenary, if it's higher damage for them. Yeah, we'll do that one.
Perfect.
I think that is
Perfect.
That is it. Divination. Oh, that is higher damage than the sword? Sure.
I cannot use that.
Oh. Why was it showing... Oh, that's my damage. Derp. My brain, it farts, and then we die. Oh, and it doesn't automatically do the ones that have gems in them. That's good. I forgot I had that in there. Okay. Combine gems. D4, local multi 2-2, co-op 2-2, server multi 2-4. D4? I don't think has local multiplayer, does it? Oh, Xbox. Okay. I was about to say, there is multiplayer on Xbox, but that's going to be, whatchamacallit? Hot seat. Not hot seat, split screen, sorry. And you both have to have separate Battle.net accounts, for those that are wondering. One thing about the beta, though, is if you both do that, I think you both can get the achievements even if the other person doesn't have the pre-order. But I could be wrong. I don't think they allow it on PC, though, sadly, which is slightly frustrating. I would love to see more couch co-op on PC, because a lot of people are setting up like media centers and stuff like that, and it would be just a really nice addition. It'd be really cool to see kind of pop up and be a thing. I think that is 30, 30, 40. That goes there. Da 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 da. I've been meaning to upgrade those for a while. It's just we've kind of... You'll just be waiting for Diablo 1 Resurrected in the unknown future if Blizz doesn't MMO it as well. If they do a Diablo 1 Resurrected, like they did with Diablo 2, it would most likely have the same always online recording, stuff like that, unfortunately. So, goodness gracious. Sorry for the pop there. Let's go ahead and kill this guy that's right here.
Need more time.
And he's dead. Such a terrible boss. You don't think they would do that, to be honest? Yeah, the main reason they wouldn't do a Diablo 1 Resurrected is there's not enough of a market for it to justify the cost. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it'd be cool to have, but too expensive. So I'm thinking the other one is down here somewhere, if I had to guess. So let's just beeline to it. And yes, this is just like free resources for crafting. I'm not really using anything that I'm picking up right now.
Still waiting.
Now, if they put quality of life stuff in it, then that would be a little bit different, but still not a great idea. Why is the dog barking at 3 a.m.? I would go take care of him, but he should be fine without it. He's probably just mad that no one's paying attention to him right now.
Need more time.
You would have a hard time playing it. What if they included running and a stamina bar and microtransactions? Would you have trouble with it then? And I need to make a BRB screen, by the way. I'm debating whether I want to make it Diablo themed or whether I want to make it just show a bunch of... Oh, I see a friend. Hi, friend. Get back here.
Need more time.
Surround him. There we go.
Not ready yet.
Let's go ahead and get all of our stuff back up. Got him. There we go.
That is what I have trained for.
But we need Diablo 1, the literal walk of terror. And you're not wrong. It is literally walking around the map.
How does that Still feel? Waiting.
But at the same time, I don't think a lot of modern gamers would appreciate that. It's not as easily accessible as even Diablo 2. So you're kind of just boned whenever you're trying to develop something like that. Do like those funny hang in there posters and it's like a cat hanging on a tightrope or something? I mean, I could make some. They're not copyrighted as far as like the entire concept of it.
I am unstoppable.
I don't know where the other part of his blood is. It's in the Cave of the Betrayer. But where is the Cave of the Betrayer? Unless it's down here. We can try.
Returning to town.
Gaming motivationals. Pfft. Do I really seem like a motivational person? Do I really like seem like a motivational person to you? Is this what you see me as? Good Lord. No. Meatball isn't motivational. Meatball. Oh, goodness gracious. Where is that freaking portal? Oh, Misa Jar Jar Binks. No, I can't do a Jar Jar Binks very well. Probably because I didn't like Jar Jar Binks. Found him annoying. I don't care if he's a Jedi. What game told you to stop and eat during load screens? There's been a few of them actually nowadays. I don't remember what the original one was though, but it's an old one. There's also games that will literally kind of just pause the game on you and tell you you've been playing too long. That was a thing for a while. I don't want to be in the muck. Ugh, ugh, ugh.
I'm not ready yet. Warming up.
One thing that I thought was really interesting was the EverQuest pizza button, where you could order Pizza Hut through the game. That's one thing I'm surprised has not come back, especially over the last couple of years with the rise in like DoorDash and stuff like that. Closest thing we have is the streamer thing that lets people order food for you, and I would do that, but the markup on it is like 30% on top of the markup of the platform, which is just absolutely atrocious. Don't see where it's supposed to be. Isn't there a codec called Metal Gear Solid 1 that lets you be prepared to sit in front of a monitor for extended periods of time? I literally don't know where it wants me to go.
Be wary of the tar pits.
The only thing I can think of is there, maybe there.
They will stain your boots.
They will stain your boots. Thanks. Yeah, Pizza Hut's still a business. They've got better wings than other pizza places, which is not hard to do. Guess what you get? An upgrade.
Perfect.
Oh no, that's higher damage than even that. Okay, why is this garbage? Bard's Tale? I think I have like the original. I don't have the new one. Cheese crust? Ugh. I'm hit or miss on like stuffed crust in general. It's not the worst thing in like ever, but it has to be. You have to have sauce to dip it in. Otherwise, it's just.
I am unstoppable.
It's like bad mozzarella sticks as opposed to actually being something I go after. Yeah, Bard's Tale is a classic. Whether I'd be good at it or not is an entirely different issue because I'm bad at those types of games usually. Bad with the strategy aspect, at least. Okay, so the other place is supposed to be here somewhere. Question is, where the hell is it? Bard's Tales are on Xbox Game Pass? Cool. I do condone getting Xbox Game Pass. It's a good deal right now. Once it starts being a bad deal, don't get it. Oh, it is right here at the bloody beginning.
My blood is within that cave.
You could have just pointed us towards this when we passed that Zoltan Cool.
I believe with this soul stone, I will finally be able to unlock the true power of man. In ancient times, our kind possessed power unmatched in this dreary age. With the soul stone, I will be able to elevate myself to the strength of my ancestors.
Quest for Glory is another game you want to see. I know what Quest for Glory is. I would have to use a guide on it. Otherwise, it would frustrate me and I'd have to quit it.
Your grave awaits. Need more time.
We're just kind of toggling between the AoE thing and just walking forward. We do the little explosions, then we do some mirrors, and then we just kind of alternate between them. I know it's still alive. There it is. But as far as games that I regularly play, things like Baldur's Gate, things like Diablo, of course. Quest for Glory 4 and 5 are your favorite of the series? I was watching a speed run of them a while back as well. There's some interesting little quirks you can do. Murderous fiends. Well, they're not too murderous now because they did. Would you ever consider playing like Dead Island 2 on the channel? Maybe. If there was enough interest in it.
Not ready yet.
I don't do well with a lot of 3D games though, so that stuff like that, I don't know if that one would trigger my motion sickness. But like Greedfall, before they got rid of the bobbing effect, I could only do like maybe an hour at a time before I felt like just upchucking everything I'd had the past 3 days to eat. Sacred is a little harder to get running, but we could try it if I can get it running properly.
Still waiting.
Like the original Sacred. The newer Sacreds aren't as finicky. Of course, I would like to cover Dungeon Siege before we ever dive into stuff like that. Because Dungeon Siege did a lot of things I wish new games actually... It also did a lot of things poorly, but there's a lot of things in it that I wish new games would actually consider looking at. But they don't. Which is always kind of sad. I loved how they handled skills in the... Die, you fools. I liked how they handled skills in Dungeon Siege. Where you basically leveled them up as you used them. And it wasn't quite as broken as Final Fantasy II's implementation of it. You hated the dialogue for Sacred 3? Then maybe I should play that one first. Get the worst out of the way before other bad things happen.
am unstoppable. Need more time.
Okay. Tab, look at the map, so the way down is that way. Okay. I don't mind crappy dialogue. We want to, like, really set the bar low. We should cover Chaos Wars first. Welcome back, Incarnation.
We must be getting close.
And I feel the internet dying thing. Mine was for a while, for several days there.
If only they could see me now.
And I actually should be editing a video right now, but I want to finish this act first. So today's video might be late if I release it today, or I'll release it tomorrow. Ah, nope. Don't stand in that. Oh, those don't count as enemies. Just had an interview before getting back home. Now. Okay. The result will take a while, though. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm used to. It's like, here's the interview. We'll get back to you within 7 to 10 days. It's like, oh, thanks. So I'll stress about this for a while. Forsaken 3, the characters use pop references too much and break the fourth wall a lot. I don't mind that so much. The pop culture references kinda can be irritating, but breaking the fourth wall is a thing that several games have done successfully. Possible for them to do poorly as well.
Need more time.
Keep meaning to finish a 20-year-old campaign of Baldur's Gate 2, but everything else in life seems to get in the way. Oh, I feel that one. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are both very long games. There is no shame in taking a break in the middle of them. The hard part is figuring out where you were before you took the break. So much easier to grind D2 for an hour? Yeah. Sad but true.
Still waiting.
Hi guys, you're electrified and poison enchanted. That's not going to help you against me. I do like how we're just kind of just chilling and going through. I'm not even actually paying attention to the screen very much. I literally am just pressing 1, then 2, and then 1 and then 2, and that's why she's saying, I'm not ready yet.
That treasure could be of use to us.
Still have an Icewind Dale saves on your old 2001 PC. Get those onto a Google Drive of some sort.
Need more time. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Because once that hard drive starts going, it's going to get a lot harder to get those off of there. And then you'll lose all those memories and those characters.
Still waiting.
Where's your blood, old man? There it is. We're already almost full
If
again.
my old masters could see me now.
Yeah, I don't trust any hard drive for more than 10 years.
My archives are at the
That's just my
northern tip of the
personal
desolate
approach to it.
sands. There we will find
Ah, rare wand.
the Black Soul Stone.
Just double checking if any of these are better. That's better for my feet. But we lose the arcane orb damage. Sure. Not as attached to it as I was before. And the rest of this is not so impressive. We'll throw those on you, just in case we need them later. More damage, absolutely. Because I'm not as concerned about her abilities as I am mine.
Perfect.
Okay, extra damage from that one if we give her that.
Perfect.
I'm just loading her up with whatever we find that actually helps her.
Perfect.
I think that is all we're putting on her. Oh, no, better armor.
Perfect.
There you go, mercenary. You're actually doing more damage. Okay, if you find old man's blood in a discarded sippy cup wrapped in duct tape. Yep. That needs to be an item in D&D. Old man's blood in a sippy cup. Only hard drives you ever had down, you were a 10,000 RPM Raptors with a 36 gig. I haven't... The only hard drives I've had die on me were in systems. Like, I usually take stuff out of systems, and then whenever I use them as external, they don't die on me. I just don't trust them. Oh, my computers are running darn near 24/7, though. They shut down to update. That's about it. Because usually I'm rendering or something. Or uploading. Streaming, recording. Something of the above.
I wonder what has angered them so.
Here is the entrance to my archives. Let me activate the portal.
I think the oldest drive I have is 2004, though. It's a 72 gig Raptor. I am not a miner, by the way. I don't have anything against mining. I don't buy into the hype around it, because all I see is an unregulated banking system, which is not something you actually want. But that's kind of what they're going for. And I'm going to actually destroy that hammer. Well, let's strip this out of the crown. Okay, do we have anything else with a socket in it? I don't think so. Not really. Keep thinking that's a ruby in that thing, but it's not. That salvaging sound. It is kind of nice. Where was the... I think it's down here, yeah. Oh, we can start actually using all the random crap I have. That is not better. I don't even know what 90% of the stuff I have in here are. There's Broken Crown. Legendary Belt. Yeah, all of it's like weaker than what we have unless we can't use it. There's some set items. Those are monk. Oh yeah, because we actually had a monk that we were working on. Broken Crown Poggers. Pog Champ. Okay.
I had to build all of this for my research and my experiments. The Black Soul Stone was a complicated creation. I sacrificed much to make it.
You made a Black Soul Stone. Congratulations. Now we have a boss fight because of it.
Just in time. Emperor Hakan? What are you doing here?
Good, everyone's together. I came to tell you that I have found Belial, and I am ready to lead you to him.
Then, once we have the Black Soul Stone, we can rid ourselves of the Lord of Lies forever.
All well and good. But first, I will be made whole.
We're ready to do our part. Just you remember yours.
This couldn't turn out poorly at all.
Beyond these portals lie 2 relics that were once powered by my blood. Take the vials you recovered and use them to activate the relics.
I will stay here and prepare the ritual. Be careful.
Okie dokie. Time for more MacGuffins.
Angels are no better than demons. Did you know that they once voted on whether or not to eliminate all of mankind? Only one vote saved us from extinction.
That sounds like something Tyrael would have done.
Yes, whatever else he may be, he is the aspect of justice, and there is no justice in murder.
But I actually agree with him on the angels are no better than the demons. It's just kind of like how this world is. Both sides are just fighting with each other, and they made an agreement not to come to Sanctuary, and they both handled it poorly.
Not ready yet.
Ah. Oh, great. Lasers. Wonderful. I hate dodging these.
Still waiting.
I should probably remember to actually cast up my nonsense.
Need more time. I see riches ahead.
Health returns.
A powerful enemy we have laid low.
Yeah, I hate those lasers. They can rot in hell. But you don't know all the lore? But the lore is more MacGuffins. See, I think we want to go up this way. Yeah, the lasers suck. Those are the only thing that really kind of like... I mean, even the freezing stuff doesn't unnerve me very much, but those lasers always keep me on edge because it's like, they will always do a ton of damage, regardless of like how prepared you are, unless you have very specifically resistance to them.
I am so good. Not I astound myself.
And if you're just going through like we are here, you're not going to have a bunch of stuff prepared just for that. They're like the Diablo 3 glomes. Not quite that bad, but they are definitely up there. Hey, we went through the air curtain.
If only they could see me now. Need more time.
Okay. Going across all the bridges. Oh, it didn't kill him. I was expecting that to just one-shot everybody like it has been so far. But no. We actually have to think about what we're hitting.
I am unstoppable.
Yes, you are unstoppable.
Finally, I have unlocked the secret of the soul stones once given to the Horadrim by Tyrael. An impressive creation, to be sure, but one that I am certain can be duplicated. No, not just duplicated, improved upon. My soul stone will be made to contain the souls of many demons, or even angels. I could have helped all men become Nephilim and ushered in a golden age, but my Horadric brothers could not accept man's true destiny.
Not your true destiny.
We will seal the Shadow Locks with vials of his blood, and we will hide the blood in the desert under eternal guard. I can only hope that the world does not forget of Kul's evil, and his blood remains undisturbed beneath the shifting sands.
Not ready yet.
His blood has been disturbed, but of course we're disturbing as well.
The Crusaders had learned all they could. Akan sent them out into the world, seeking a way to cleanse the corruption that coiled at the heart of the Zakarum faith. There was no clear goal for them to pursue, and some clerics claimed it was a fool's errand, that they could never succeed. But these Crusaders would not be deterred.
They wouldn't be deterred,
Spirits
eh?
are treacherous. They keep us out, but they also keep Kul's wards inside.
I like how she's carrying around a massive freaking weapon on her back. Never actually using it, but boy howdy does she carry it around. What do these things do? I notice that sometimes they flare up. Okay, so there's one terminus done. Well, one section of the terminus. We need to get this one, and then we do the middle one for another MacGuffin, probably. Come, you fools. Die.
Your defenses are nothing. Need more time.
I do like the evolution of the Fallens in this area, though, to the larger, more dangerous looking ones, so you're not just dealing with the little, like, dudes that just run away at everything. In Diablo 2, it did always get annoying. As soon as you killed the shaman, they all just kind of sprinted away like children. You hear the ringtone on the wizard's Gigapet severed head playing. Boop.
How does that feel?
Yeah. Just all the severed heads. That's the whole goal of Diablo 3, isn't it? Everything's going to have a severed head. Why do I have a feeling we're going to see more in the way of, like, angels being imprisoned by soul stones as well? I think that'd be hilarious if that's the end game of the Diablo franchise, is they literally just have you capture heaven and hell and be like, Sanctuary's it, folks. We can fight among ourselves again. Go around being human. Oh, murdering self-destructive humans. Okay. Yeah, nothing's really that big of a threat to us right now. I think we're on the right path, because these long bridges seem to just lead us to where we're supposed to be going.
You dare attack me?
I'm just hoping that it's a pretty easy just walk to some of this stuff. They saved the souls of the dead on a thumb drive.
Not ready yet.
The black USB 3 soulstone.
I am so good. I astound myself. Still waiting.
Okay, so we got in there. Go ahead and drop out some more booms. Now we're getting a little full. I may need to see if we have any upgrades. That was definitely a barrier of nonsense.
If only they could see me now. Need more time.
Okay, so we're up to... are we going to get to 100? Maybe. Nope, we're going to get to 88.
My knowledge increases.
Still not bad. Cyberpunk Diablo collab. I would actually love to see a more... I mean, I know that... Oh, the sci-fi one we did a review on a while back. I know that one had some of the Diablo West aspects to it, but I wish there was a more proper Diablo-y one. The Warhammer 40k one is okay, but it's not really my favorite. It's just a thing. I will eventually probably play through it, but it's not high on my list. Okay. That one doesn't give us any skill-specific boosts, but it has a socket. Better pants.
Perfect.
Always better pants. Even better pants for us. We'll throw that in the pants. Okay. We have better pants. Of course, we also look weird now, too.
I am
Are you the Archangel of lazy? I'm more the Archangel of laid back.
Still waiting.
You got to stick red M&Ms wherever you can. Then take a bite out of them whenever you really need the extra help.
I am unstoppable. Need more time.
We all agree that the end times are upon us. But do you truly believe that Belial and Asmodan could have engineered these events?
Who else? They are the last of all the Lords of Hell.
Hey, Gablin, how's it going?
Try as we might, Cool simply cannot be.
Yeah, we've beaten 1 and 2.
Cursed blood.
We're working on 3 right now. We're about to need Act 3 on it.
His laughter mocks us. There is only one course of action left to us. We will separate his body.
We still need to finish it as a duo, though.
And hide the body within the Shadow Realm.
I forget how far we got on Flarpy, but... it is definitely something we probably should do. Archangel of Sleep Tight? Possibly, not very likely.
Lies here, waiting to be opened.
The Realm of Shadow. But we went through Act 1 last stream.
Did all this to lock my body away. They must have been very angry with me.
Of course they were. You had to be stopped.
Got the mansion after
They
the area
were
with the
never
beast
very
bed.
imaginative.
Trying to remember what act that's in. I know we were lower level than this. But I'm on expert right now. Which doesn't feel requiring very much expertise. Speaking of which, I should probably go get rid of some stuff in town. So this needs to replace that one. I'm going to keep just using the uniques whenever they're available.
I need to go back.
I still have Flarpy sitting there. I have not deleted Flarpy. We need to remove that from this. Pull the gem out of our pants. Put another gem in our pants. Okay, and what do we put in that one? Other, so that would be 40 intelligence in the penetrating incantation. Penetrating. Or we get resistance to all elements. Hey, Stefani. How's it going? We're just chilling through Diablo 3. Giggity. And I think that's where we want to keep going. I'm going to go ahead and dump the gems in here, though. I completely forgot to do that. You go there. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's strip the gems out of this and put the better ones in. That can go there, and the purple can go there. So, strip gems, then put our pants back on. Bonk and bonk. Plus 100 intelligence from 1 gem. Then we salvage everything else, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and just salvage it. I don't feel like looking through all of it. Too much loot, and I just get loot fatigue. So I don't really end up paying too much attention to it. It's kind of sad. And are we doing a zomboid later, Mr. Gablin? So I can prepare to be awake around then? Or do you... Let's play everything! Unfortunately, the last time I tried to stream to Let's Play Everything, it wouldn't let me. It bugged up and was like, nope, you're not actually streaming. Fine, thanks.
Energy crackles through the air around us. The body must be within
But yeah, this character is relatively easy to go through. I think the Necromancer was easier, just because we constantly had just distractions for the enemies to play with. So I didn't actually have to even think about life. With this one, I don't have to think about life 90% of the time, but I got smarty pants. If you didn't get the joke there.
Need more time.
There we go. Got him. Yeah, Necromancer's always the way to go. I'm still annoyed that it's not going to be in the closed beta. Seriously, Blizzard, just give me, like, access to just the Necromancer. I will be content. Let me be the only Necromancer on the server, confuse the crap out of people, and I'll be happy. I am the sole priest of Rathma.
Need more time.
Fear me, for I play with bones. Clack, 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 clack.
Not ready yet.
I am the Bone Mancer. Let me buy, please. Thank you. Like they weren't wanting to let me, you know, travel forward.
Still waiting. If only they could see me now.
Okay, let's see. That is a dead end. Where is... There it is. Okay, so we found his body.
You do not trust me.
Cool mocks my every step. I try to shut him out, but his chattering is ceaseless. He takes joy in taunting me. I will not rise to the bait. I will not give in to him. I long for the silence.
I only accidentally clicked on that, by the way, so we kind of lost the original dialogue that was supposed to be there. You're sad because we don't have Arcanist in Diablo 4? Well, I mean, Wizard's able to do arcane stuff. Okay. Hi, Leia.
I have retrieved Cool's body.
Then let me begin the ritual. But I'm warning you, Cool. You'd better not cross us.
You are surrounded by deceit, young one. I am the least of your concerns. Concentrate, Leah. Soon now. Just a bit longer. Just a moment. Almost. Yes. My blood thunders within me. This fetid air fills my ravaged lungs. I am alive again.
And you still sound like you smoked 20 packs a day.
We have done our part. Give us the Soul Stone, Cool.
Very well. The bargain stands. Quickly, to my sanctum.
But yeah, the only, like, core archetype they're missing is going to be... Ooh, we'll try that for a bit. The only, like, core archetype we're missing is going to be the... whatchamacallit? The sword and board. I don't know why my brain wasn't actually working with that. He's behind a wall of fire, sure. And I'm not liking Seeker as much as I was liking Glacial Spike. So far, Glacial Spike has been my favorite of all of these. So we'll go with that. Arcane so OP. What game is Arcanist from? What would you think if the D4 devs pulled a StarCraft Kerrigan revival for Leia? Wouldn't surprise me.
Life's work. All will tremble at my power. What is this? How has this happened? The souls of the dead lords of hell have been absorbed into the stone. Abandon your quest, Nephilim. Your allies seek only to control you. With the power I offer, you and I could rule over all creation.
You are mad, Cool. Give me the stone, or I will destroy you.
Okay, let's go ahead and drop them out. Okay, so our orb is chilling. Dropping out the firewalls, not really taking much damage ourselves, but...
Need more time.
Got him.
Wards have been triggered. It seems my brothers have finally come looking for me. Damn them. I am not ready. Too much of my power is invested in the stone's creation. I must finish it. The future of mankind depends on it.
Apprentice mage?
Five Lords of Hell.
It's the
now
same
reside
power
within this
fantasy,
stone.
regardless.
What are you hiding from us, Adria?
20 years ago, during the darkening of Tristram, Cain told me of Zoltan Kuhl's profane soulstone.
That's why you left me. You went to mark the demon's souls so that they could be drawn into Kuhl's vessel.
Yes, my daughter. I have sacrificed everything for this.
Okay. No, you're not in that much of a different time zone, Derek. I just started streaming at 1 a.m. to give you an idea. Let's just town portal back. But yeah, I would love to do some D&D stuff. I don't think it would necessarily go over well on this specific channel, but we'll see.
Then I will shatter it, and the Lords of Hell will be no more.
Uno momento. Take care of something real quick. There we go.
We've got to reach the Emperor. He said he can lead us to Belial.
Are you certain we can trust the child?
We have no choice. But know this, if Belial gets desperate, he will unleash hell upon Chaldeum.
So before we face him, we must evacuate the citizens. The Iron Wolves can help.
Well said. Let us proceed.
My sleep schedule is like completely off, so like right now is just like breakfast time for me. And I still need to edit a video. Which way are we going? Oh yeah, we're going here.
Belial has started his attack on the city. Let's go. Ashira is already at the sewers. Hurry! We'll keep you safe.
Come on, folks. Follow me.
Belial is raining fire down on the city in a desperate attempt to kill us.
When the fireballs began falling from the sky, we started evacuating the people. They will be safe here.
We will bring as many down as we can.
The Iron Wolves will assist you to the death.
I saw people hiding under the carts. Bring them to the sewers.
We can't risk our lives on this foolish heroism.
Over here, quickly.
Go back and be safe. Come on. Come on, crazy people.
Keep the people away from those fireballs.
Chaldeum refugees saved. I hate that we actually have to make them dodge. Come on, you guys.
I never believed it would
follow
end like
us.
this.
Who has brought this wrath down upon us?
Not ready yet.
Come on, people, follow me, for the love of God.
You'll be safe down here.
It's like, nah, we don't feel like following you to our, like, salvation.
Need more time.
Okay, you need to be revived. Okay, so kill this one. Get you.
It's safe down in the sewers.
The refugees must be evacuated here.
Are they literally just throwing gold at us for rescuing them? That is not worth it, folks. I have like 17 million. Reminds you of a game in the 90s. Doesn't surprise me.
Who has brought this wrath down upon us?
I just gotta get them away from this little fireballs. No, don't run into it, you dumbasses. They're like, oh, fireball? I'm gonna stand right there. Okay, you guys get to come down here.
Lead the rest of the people here before it's too late.
How many people have we gotten in there? 21? Doesn't make me happy with the amount. I don't know if we'll get that last one that's over there on the right.
You'll be safe down here.
I think we do have just the one more over here. Unless I'm missing a dot. Come on. Come with me. Don't die.
Now to the gates. We have no time to lose.
Let's go.
There we go. Lemmings, don't go. Nope. Splat. Let's see. Wizard saves the lemmings. Okay. Your sleep schedule for today is yesterday. Oh, goodness. I should run a D&D thing. But anyway, that reminds me of a game in the 90s. Tyrael saved Sanctuary together with Nephilim. Favorite book is Tyrael. Oh, anyway. Oh, there is another person down here. We did miss a dot. Where are you at in here? Where were they at in there? Were they just spawning somewhere? Yeah, sorry for not responding very quickly to the D&D thing, Gablin. I might run one. We'll see.
Now, Leah, use your power just the way I taught you and bring down these gates.
Stand back. I still can't fully control it.
Do not worry about us.
Don't worry about us. Even the forces of hell can't really hurt us. You think this act is very beautiful? Yeah, it is actually a well-designed one. Like, from an aesthetic standpoint.
Stop them!
Not ready yet.
If I remember correctly, we don't want to walk through those green things.
Kill him.
The Sorcerer's Illusion. Okay. He doesn't exist anymore. And he gave us a unique staff, which I will stand here and identify while these guys are surrounding me. You guys stop them while I play with that. Reduces cooldown of all skills. It actually increases our damage a lot. We could do Meteor. I'd be fine with a Meteor. I can do Meteor for a while. They were hiding in a Chia pet figurine, pretty much. Remember the Desert of Luke Lane? Yeah, Luke Lane is another one that's kind of a cool concept. It didn't end up getting quite the realization it probably should have in Diablo.
Does it bother you? No.
2, but still. Okay, so you're gonna stay on Explosive Blast. I'm gonna actually switch my right click to Meteor. That is going to be there. And we do have Blizzard as well. Comet that freezes shield enemies on impact. The impact site is covered in icy mist that damages and chills enemies. Volley of small meteors. Expend all remaining arcane power each point in... Oh, God. So that's like the opener. Sure, why not? Let's see how much damage it can do. Not very, I don't even need that level of power on it, is the sad part. Let's go ahead and go with Comet instead. And Explosive Blast will be the short fuse one. Just so we can spam it whenever things are close by.
Quickly now! Show them what you're capable of! Your defenses are nothing! A mighty... Again!
They just really don't do anything to us.
I feel so
Will I
weak.
participate in the open beta? Yes.
I don't know if I
Provided
can.
the closed beta goes well
You
enough.
must! Now! The strength lies within
But,
you, Leah.
yeah, the closed beta, I'll be doing the closed beta on stream. We'll see about the open beta, depending on how it goes. If the closed beta is a complete shit show, maybe not. But
Praise the gods, you've arrived just in time. Show me the soul stone.
Oh, you'll see the stone when I trap your rotting soul within it, Belial.
Clever. But know this, Nephilim. Asmodan knows of the stone and the power it contains. Even if you defeat me, he will exterminate you and every last one of your misbegotten kind.
frankly, Belial is not as impressive as he should have been. I stand by that and 100% say they should have made Belial much more deceptive and conniving. Instead, they made him just, I'm looking like somebody else.
I will not be undone. This world is mine.
Belial, where's your life pool?
I cast off these petty illusions. Behold, the true vision of the Lord of Hell!
Where's your life pool, Belial? Where's your life pool? I got your life pool. Was that a boss fight?
Quickly, Leah. Seal Belial's soul within the stone. It is ironic that one as twisted as Zoltan Kuhl played so great a role in our salvation.
Kuhl was once a tireless enemy of hell. From his life, let us learn. The longer we fight evil, the more it can corrupt our hearts.
Ba-da-da-da. Got a divergent shard, and now we just get to go back to the camp. But yeah, that was relatively easy.
Today is a good day. You have liberated this land and brought low a lord of hell. Enjoy this moment, for tomorrow our war continues.
There is no time for rest. Even now, Asmodan plots our destruction.
The Lord of Sin is an uncanny tactician. He'll attack us where he believes we'll least expect it.
And where defeat would break our will to resist.
You are learning well, Leah. Now you must go to Caldeum's great library and continue with your uncle's work.
Yay, we got another item that I probably won't ever use. Oh, we got unique pants. Pants! I got pants. Love the phrase, brought low before me. It is a very badass phrase. Your resource generation and damage is increased by 25% while moving and decreased while standing still. And we're constantly moving, so that actually probably helps our recovery of that. And we do have an empty socket, so I could get into it as well. We'll play with the unique, even though it's less damage. Let's rip stuff out of our pants. That's the wrong button. Bonk on that. And for weapons, I don't think this is actually... Yeah, it's 4,000 thorns damage. You know what? I'll do it. We'll play with thorns. Why not? I don't know what other things we actually have on the gems. Weapon is a... Oh, actually, we should have gone ruby. We should definitely have gone ruby. Retaliation damage is not really worthwhile whenever you can just have more damage. Need to reinstall Torchlight 2 for us and Maroka 2? Yeah. We could go through, we could do a group play of Torchlight 2. That could be how we do it on the channel here too. If you guys don't mind me streaming you. Do you mind me streaming you? Do you mind me showing you off to the world? I'm going to actually remove the gem from that as well, but I'm going to keep it. Because that's our best offhand in case I go back to a wand. And I don't want to have to search for another one. Goes there. It would be weird if you did. Well, I mean, it's not like you don't stream regularly. For those of you wondering, Gablin does stream. And as far as the rest of our stuff, doesn't look very promising. Although I think Mercenary... You might be able to use that, can you not? Yeah, you can.
Perfect.
Double checking nothing's better for her.
Perfect.
Perfect. I feel like we're making one of those creepy ass drinks by the lady who goes, and coconut milk. Perfect. I know you guys know what the hell I'm talking about.
Perfect.
It does sound kind of like her. Yeah, we'll switch out. And we'll give this one to Tinkerbell over here.
Perfect.
And yeah, we'll go with this and give her that.
Perfect.
And we're good. Now I need to salvage everything. I think she does put lime in it at once. She's like, Gabava. You have no idea what to stream at the moment. Stream of thought, man. Stream of thought. No, Diablo's going to be pretty popular. I mean, my stream is tiny right now because of the time of day. But Diablo's going to be pretty popular for the next month. Alternatives to Diablo are going to be pretty popular, especially if you label it as such.
New goods today, please.
I can be ready to leave at the moment.
We've also got cinematic, by the way, so I'll be quiet for it.
None of this makes any sense to me.
That's not how ink pens work.
What am I missing, Uncle? What am I supposed to see?
What is with everyone streaming Asterigos right now?
Ravaging this world and all hope of resistance. My minions will find the stone. Wherever you choose to hide it. Then, at long last, Osmodan shall reign as the prime evil.
Leah, are you all right? Speak to me, child.
Ariane, the demon's invasion will come from Ariane.
I don't think he knew about Leia. I think he did know the Soul Stone was condensing power. Oh, and Asterigos had a DLC? Yeah, I knew it. The original released in October. I didn't know it had a DLC.
Caldeum is free from Belial and his lies. Now, only Azmodan remains. He sends his army to attack us from the heart of the Ariat crater. Bastion's Keep is all that stands between us and utter defeat. I will not allow it to fall.
And we are now in Act 3, which means it is the end of the stream. Hopefully you guys had fun. I enjoyed going through Act 2 with the wizard. We were damn near immortal. And we can drop meteors as much as we want, pretty much, to nuke anything. So, yeah. Demons were because she broke and sniffed the fumes of their medieval feather sharpie. But that type of pen doesn't work that way. It wouldn't splatter ink all over the place. The ink is suspended between the two prongs. It doesn't drain through the body of the pen in that type of pen. There's a reason why. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. It's more like a brush than a pen as we know it. But anyhoozle, I'm going to call that a stream. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. I will see you guys next time.